Hello, 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 and welcome to the Jazmine Vibe Garden. All right, so if you follow us on social media at the Jazmine Vibe Garden on Instagram, you would have seen that we have a lot to do in the garden. So this is our list of things to do to get done in the garden today. Um, let's take a look at the list. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get the planting done first. So I'm going to do the avocado and garlic, and then I'm also going to do the uh, ginger, galanga, and turmeric. So I'm going to get those started, and let's see. And after that, I'm going to work on starting our mushrooms because I've always wanted to grow mushrooms, but and I did a class one time up here in Atlanta on how to cultivate mushrooms. So I learned a little bit, but that was like years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. So I'm going to start with this back to the roots organic mushroom grow kit, and it says that you should have mushrooms in 7 to 10 days. So this is going to be something that stays in the house that's on the bench that's right in front of the window, and I'll place it in that area where it's getting a lot of sun, but with it facing the growing part facing away from the sun. So we'll talk more about that when I get to this one. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Nigel. Hey, Ma. Barbara Maltsby in the live stream. What's going on? So I'm going to get these things ready. So I already started the containers for the ginger and the avocado. And I'm going to grab the garlic because I have the garlic in the refrigerator that's already sprouted. And I'm going to bring those things out and we're going to get started. And I'm going to move the camera to see if we can get some more see if we can get a better angle while I'm planting. So I'm going to grab those two trays, two containers, and get started. 1 second. Bring this one. Where can I put that one? That's also on our list today to reorganize the shelf because I have a little more space on the shelf. So I'm going to move some of the things that's on the ground and see if we can get a little more walking space out here. And so let's see. So that's and well we'll do this one first. So in this container, I have avocado seeds, lots of avocado seeds. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So 7 avocado seeds in here. I'm starting them in this container, a Dollar Tree container. Starting them in this container, but of course, once they become bigger seedlings, I'll transplant them out. But also, because I'm always trying to companion plant in the garden, I have the uh, garlic. So garlic is a good companion plant for avocados. So I have a bunch of garlic that's sprouted. I'm gonna have to spray them. I'm gonna have to go back inside. I'm gonna have to spray them with some hydrogen peroxide and clean them off before I put them. Where's the camera? Before I put them in the ground. So I have lots of these. These are I picked these up a while ago. These are elephant ear. Not elephant ear. What do they call elephant garlic? So these are the ones that grow the really large bulbs. So huge bulbs. And they already have really good roots on them. So I'm going to take some of those out. And garlic takes a long time to mature. So we'll, set it and forget it. We'll plant these in the soil. Look at that one. So we'll plant these in the soil and we'll forget about them until springtime when they start to come up. And in the meantime, of course, you can still cut and eat the garlic chives off the top of the garlic. So I'm going to go inside and get some water and some hydrogen peroxide and a sprayer so I can spray those. This water. I got another. All right. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. All right. You got some water. Got some water. I got a spray bottle with water in it. I'm gonna put some hydrogen peroxide in it. And then I got one more container that's filling up now. I'm gonna go grab that one and we'll be ready to go. All right. Welcome to the Jazmine Vibe Garden. Welcome to the Jazmine Vibe Garden. All right. So now, let's go back. Let's see if we can see it. So we got my avocado that's in here. So, and then I have my garlic. So I'm going to take the outside part off of the garlic, just peel it. No, normally when you get ready to eat this, you smash it down to get the this part off of the garlic, but we want it to grow, so we're not going to smash it. So now looks like this, pretty good. And we'll take this and throw it in our compost over there. Just peel these off. Actually, I have a seat while I do this part. Peel these off. So just peel off all the garlic, the outside. And again, these are so large because these are elephant garlic. So these are the bulbs grow really big, which is why I'll also end up transplanting some of these out of this container as well. But just to get them started, we're going to get them all started in the same container. And a little bit more about companion planting. When you plant two things, or when you plant things that are considered companion plants, they're companion plants because they help and aid each other in their growth. They both require the same elements to grow. So for our they require the same elements to grow, and they're also beneficial in some way to one another. For example, with the ginger is a good companion plant to a lot of things in the garden, like marigold. It's kind of one of those super companions. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's like a super companion because it pairs well with a lot of other things in the garden. And it does so because a lot of insects and pests don't like the strong smell of the ginger leaves. So they'll leave, the ginger and whatever else is around it, they'll leave it alone. And that's also like the marigolds. So they're also good companion plants. So we'll get these going. What was I saying? Okay, so they require the same thing to grow, and they also assist, aid each other in keeping down the pest. So for garlic and avocado, the smell of the garlic keeps the pest away from the avocado. So we're going to put these two together, and then I'm going to put some turmeric and garlic and galanga together. Those are all root vegetable, or they're all rhizomes technically, and they all require the same type of soil to grow in. So I'm going to place all of those together and grow them. So we'll peel these up. So now we have all of our garlic that's sprouted that we're going to plant. My camera. So all of those. But again, before I plant them, I'm going to spray them with some hydrogen peroxide because it looks like they got a little mold on them, and I don't want them to rot once I plant them. So I'm going to take these and just spray the roots with water. This is just plain water in here, and I'm getting ready to put some hydrogen peroxide in here. No, I brought it out here. Oh, I got it. So hydrogen peroxide. And you can use this to spray if you see mildew on your leaves. You can use the same solution and spray it on your leaves, which I'm also going to do to my Thai basil that's growing, because there's a little, looks like a little mildew that's starting on the tips of my Thai basil. So I'm going to spray those also. So now we'll just spray these. And this sprayer is not great, but we'll see. So there we go. Spray it real good. And now, there we go, our garlic. So I'll sit it over here. Spray all of them. Oh, let's see. I don't know about this one. Try it. I'll spray it like this. Get this one really, really good. Get all of that off of there. See, it's like the peroxide gets in there and eats it up. There we go. Spray this one. Okay. And last one. This last one, right? Yep, last one. All right, so now we've cleaned up all of our garlic. So they look nice and clean now. So that's how you want them to look before you plant them. So now back to our container. So our soil. This is Better Homes, and I haven't done anything to this soil. I'll probably fertilize it in a few weeks. Put some fertilizer on it, but right now it's just a Better Homes and Garden soil. So with the avocado seeds. So what I'm going to do is go in and plant in between, and plant the garlics in between here. So actually, I'll move this so you all can see it. Let's see, you can see it. Let's see if I move up. If I go, oh no, that doesn't help. All right, I think that's as close as I can get it. So we're gonna put, of course, roots down, pointy side up. If you were to plant your garlic before they had sprouted, just remember to plant the pointy side up. So I'll make a space here. And I'm gonna plant the garlic slightly deeper than the avocado. So we got those in there. Some more. I think we were right on the money. We had just enough garlic. for our spaces. Even though, like I said, I'm over planting this container, but I'm gonna thin it out once these sprout. And I'm planting my garlic really deep, and the avocado is gonna be just above it. So now take a picture so I can show it to everyone what it looks like on social media. Let me get a picture here. So our garlic. Oh, let me see if I get a good picture here. Let me see if I do it this way. Okay. We'll try all ways here. See what happens. All right. It's got a couple pictures we can post. And now I'm going to press those avocado seeds down. And for the avocado seeds, you want to plant the side that has up that little nub. That's the side that goes down. So we'll plant that one down. We got it. I got it. Let's plant it down. All right. So now we have all of those, and just going to cover them up. And I'm also going to put some more soil on top of this. So cover it up really good. Get a nice like 1-inch layer, maybe 2. That's probably 2 inches. 2-inch layer on top. So make them happy. I say I'm not packing the soil down because I want it to stay light and airy. And now I'm gonna hit it with some water. Just regular water today. I know I've been using the water with the worm castings, but today I'm just using regular water. So again, this is a set it and forget it. So we're gonna water it really good. I'm gonna put it in a nice sunny area. I might put it on the top of the shelf and then just wait and let it sprout. So there we go. Avocado and ginger. Avocado and garlic. Avocado and garlic. So we're finished. This is our finished container. So I'll put that one up when we organize our shelf, and I'll throw these away. Well, not throw them away. I'll recycle them in our compost. Okay, so let's check on our list here. So next thing we're going to do is the ginger, galanga, and turmeric. So I'm going to go and grab the ginger tray. I'm going to grab the galanga and the turmeric out of the refrigerator. And I'll be right back. Oh, be sure to subscribe and like the video. Okay, I'm back. I had to get some water too. Water the plants and water me. So let's take a look at what we have here. I have uh, this is the Galanga. I posted this a little while ago on social media asking if people could identify what this was. When I went to the farmer's market, I like to grab, sometimes I grab random things just to try it. So this is Galanga. It's a root or rhizome just in the ginger family, ginger and turmeric family. So it's been in my refrigerator and it has started developing sprouts, little nubs on it, and it's wet because I just washed it off and I cut a piece off to leave in the kitchen. And then I have my turmeric or turmeric. Some people pronounce it that way. So these two. And Galanga, I haven't tried it yet, which is why I cut a piece off. Um, but it smells like ginger. It smells a lot like ginger. So we're going to plant that one. And then, oh, and the ginger. And I'll grab the ginger tray. Make sure. Okay. So this one's really close. So now I have ginger. And this ginger is a different variety than the ginger that I already have growing. And I'm gonna have to get, when I go back to the farmers market, I'm gonna have to get the names of both of these gingers because the one that's currently growing inside the house, that's a milder version, and this is the one that I really like. This is like a spicier ginger, and you want to wait until the nubs start to form on them also. So, and you can buy them in the store like that too. Sometimes you can find them that they already have the little sprouts on them. There's nothing wrong with it. You can just break it off or cut it off and still eat it. But those little nubs there is what's gonna spark your growth. So we have those, and then so I'm gonna, from each one of those I'm gonna get a little offshoot. So we already have one, two, three that are there, and looks like another one, four on this end. So actually, what I'm gonna do is break this one in half. Yeah. Oh, I got in three pieces. Okay, well this one will go with this one. So now, because I have, oh, I didn't see that one once I broke it. So it's three nubs on this one, and looks like a fourth is starting there. So we'll get probably four shoots off of this piece. And generally, the bigger piece of ginger, the better your growth starts off. So this is a pretty, what is that, like 2.5 inches. So this one has a really good nub right there. Oh, let's see, one right here and one right here. And then this one that I was trying to get to stay connected here, but it popped off. So I'll just plant them together. And then this one also has one there. And then, so what I'm going to do is, the way I'm going to companion plant these is I'm going to put these in a tray with the Galanga. And then I'm going to put the turmeric in a tray with ginger also. So we'll have two trays. Let me see if I have, oh yeah, I have another. Is that a, is that an empty tray? I'm not sure. Well, we'll see. So I'll just start this one first. I'll start our first tray of ginger and Galanga. So we have this one here. So I'm going to keep them centered, but also give them a little space in between one another. So we'll get our ginger. Let's see, we'll get one shoot that way and one this way, like that. And then our Galanga, that one, make a little deeper hole and put here. So let's I'll catch a picture of this one too. started. Oh, let's do the square one. And see if I can get one like this. Oh, that looks pretty good. Like that one. What about if I do it that way? All right. So now we're going to cover this up. Up a little deeper. Up. Hold on. I want to make that not touching the bottom, but that one's bigger. All right. Cover it up. Just even out my soil here. And hit it with some more water. All right. And this tray is ready. It's good to go. Now, for our next one, let's see. Let me see if I have another empty container. See what I have in here. Nope, I don't. So, what can I do for that one? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the turmeric. I didn't want to start those there. Let me see. Let me think about it. 1 second. So now, let's see. Water. Okay, let me check. It's this one. Oh, nope. Got stuff growing in there. Okay, so I'm going to have to start my ginger, the other ginger, in this one. But I want it to start in a long container. But it looks like I am all out of soil. So I'm going to start it in this one. Should I? Yeah, I'm going to start it here. And then once they sprout, I'll just switch them out of this container. So here we got more soil in here, just a little bit, but it's enough to get it started. So we'll get this one started. Toss our ginger in there. And then also our turmeric. I'll put on the other side. Okay, so that is this container. So now we have our, checking out our list here. So we've done our planting. So we got ginger, galanga, turmeric, and also avocado and garlic. The next thing I think I'm going to do is trim up the jalapeno plant. So we'll trim that up, grab some scissors, and trim up the jalapeno. All right. So now I'm going to trim up the jalapeno. Let's see if we can see it. It's this right here. Oh, and I also need to stake the jalapeno. So I'll do both of those. So let's see what we chair for now. Let's see what we got here. That's not jalapeno. Let's see what we got. What we got. That one looks pretty good. Just trimming up the jalapeno plant. This is pretty much the end of its season, but it's still producing. So we're gonna let it cook, let it go. And this is a whole nother. This is a separate separate plant here. Trim that one up too while I'm at it. Grab this one. Looks pretty good. Right, look. Turn it up. Oh, those look pretty good. And yesterday morning, I cut uh, a couple of jalapenos from this for my omelet for breakfast. And I also cut some habanero from the habanero plant. And the one cayenne that grew, I cut the cayenne also, but I haven't used the cayenne pepper yet because I thought it was going to be too spicy for my omelet, so I'll use it for something else. And I also brought the cayenne inside. That's the good thing about growing in containers. They're mobile. You can move them around. It's like being in a salon chair. Swirl it around, give it a little trim. Yeah. I'm just cutting off all the leaves that maybe have holes in them or browning spots or anything like that. Just because leaving them there are going to suck up more energy that could be going to grow our jalapenos. So we want the most of our energy to be going towards growing our jalapenos and not towards all of these leaves. And looking pretty good. Let's see. Oh, I didn't hit this one. We got another flower. Might get another jalapeno. You want to mess with our flower? Got you. All right. All right. So this is, like I said, a separate pepper plant that's growing here. So I'm gonna have to put it in its own container. And yep, everything else looks good there. And then I'm gonna take one last look to make sure I didn't leave anything. Up that one. That one. I see those. Ooh, let's see what else. All right. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. All right, now I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna grab. I'll cut these two. All right, I'm gonna go inside and grab a stake so that we can, and some twine so that we can stake this pepper plant. All right. So I buy these from the Dollar Tree, um, the yard sale or garage sale signs, and then I take it apart and use the stakes. So it comes off pretty easy. So then you get this. And my mom said that I could probably cut up this mat and use it to label things out here because I have some popsicle sticks, but sometimes those get wet and broken. And this sign is waterproof. So I threw it out the last time, but I think I'm going to keep it and see if I can cut it in strips and make some labels for the garden. But for right now, I'll just toss this one over here. So we have our stake. It's got like glue on it. Then I have some twine and good place. All right, that looks like a good spot to stake it. So we're going to keep it there. And I'm going to tie it up with some twine. And I think two pieces should do it. We'll see. I'll do one at the top and bottom and see if it needs another one. That feels pretty solid already. All right, we're good. Now we have our pepper plant that's staked. So let's see what it does. It's stable there. So it's not going to knock over unless there's a really, really hard wind or a storm. But pretty stable there. Let me see if I press it. And I'm looking at this container now, and it's dry, so I'm going to hit it with some water while I'm here. Where did I put my other water? And watering right at the root. Put you in there. All right. It's pretty good. I'm going to take a look at the lettuce, see what the lettuce is up to. Here's our lettuce. It's growing. Still haven't made a salad. I got to make a salad today with this. But they're still going. So, looks pretty good. Let's see what else. I took care of the peas and carrots a couple of days ago, so I'm not going to water those or anything today. Let's see, what else do we have? Seedlings. Oh, start mushrooms. Let's see, I'm going to start the mushrooms first before I plant the seedlings. Or no, I'll plant the seedlings first, the one, because I already have those set up to be planted. And then I'll start our mushrooms. All right, so back this way. Back down. So now I have, let's see, I'll grab this tray. And this tray has chard, rainbow chard. That's this one, my rainbow chard that I'm going to plant today. I got another one, rainbow chard. Let's see. And this one, let's see, where should I put this? Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this. I'm going to put the container that I have the green onions growing in. I'm going to put the beets or this beet in right here. 1 second. Let's see. 1 second while I say y'all be all in my calls on live. Let me see. Hey, you called me. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. All right. To keep it going here, let me see. So I'm going to plant those in there. And then let's see what's already growing in here. Like I said, I forgot to label, so this is going to be difficult. But let's see. And this is a pepper plant, so I won't plant that one. And let me check. Let's see. Let me check and see if anything else is ready. Nope, that one's empty. And I have one more container. Very small space. Let's see. Nope, and it doesn't look like any of these have sprouted yet. These were things that I planted earlier, probably September, or no, beginning of October. So, and I forgot what they are because I didn't label them. So until they sprout, I'll leave them over here. Well, actually, I'm going to put them up top so they can be in the sun. Next to our succulents. Okay, so now I'm going to plant these. I need something to get these out with. Oh, let me see. Let's see if the scissors will work. Oh, put the camera back down. See if everyone can see. Yep. Oh, the roots are super long. All right. Let's see here. And we'll break this apart. Here's one here. Hello, rainbow shard. We'll put one here. Welcome to your new home, rainbow shard. There you go. And we got 2 sprouts from there because I usually plant 2 or 3 seeds in each container just to be sure that something sprouts. So that one had 2, and this one also has 2. So this works out well. Dirt from out of here. All right, so now we have 2 again that we're going to plant. One here. Hello, welcome home. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another one, and here. Hey, welcome home. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'll even out our soil. Break it up a little. I'm feeling compact there. Yeah. All right. And of course, hit it with some water. Oh, that one. Yep. All right. We rocking and rolling on these. So another tray of greens that's ready to go. So there we go. Now put this one back down. All right, so we got our seedlings planted. Now the next thing that we're gonna do is the mushrooms. So, and again, I've never done these before, so we're gonna try it out and see what happens. Oh, I'm getting dirt on everything. Okay, so we're going to be using the Back to the Roots Organic Mushroom Grow Kit. I'm going to read it and see what I'm supposed to do with it. It said it includes mushroom activity book in spray bottle. Day 1, get started. Open box. And so, I was supposed to soak the bag overnight. Okay, so I'll do that. That's step 1. So I'll soak this bag overnight, and then tomorrow I'll come back and show you all the process of the mushrooms. So I'll soak this when I go inside. So no mushrooms today, but let's see what else is on our list. So reorganize shelf. and succession planning. So I'm going to reorganize the shelf first, and then we'll do the succession planning. I'm going to get some more greens planted. So we'll do that. And let me see. This soil is feeling kind of dry, but I'll give a water when I'm finished. But all right, so now we're going to organize the shelf. Oh, it almost worked. There we go. Oh, don't fall. Okay, and I'm going to turn this around. My charger. 1 second. I got to get my computer charger. All right, getting the charger so we don't die out here. So we're going to turn around to the shelf. So this is just a bookcase that somebody threw out that I now use for. Can everybody see it? That I now use to hold all of my produce here. Oh, I did have another empty container. Okay, this one's empty. I was looking for an empty one with soil in it. This one doesn't have anything in it. So I'll plant something in there. Okay, so the things that are gonna come up, let's see what we have. I think, I think the greens are doing fine where they are. Carrots and peas are doing fine where they are. What did I say I was planting with those green onions? It was something on the table. What was it? I forgot. But I'm gonna plant something in there with those green onions. And trying to see which ones I want to bring to the top because I have this space here. No, those need to stay in the shade. All right, I'm gonna bring this tray of greens up. Break that one off. And everybody else looks good. But I don't like that one either. Break it off. All right, so our tray of greens. I'm gonna put that one on the shelf. I'm gonna take another tray of greens here and put it on the shelf. This, well, I'll leave it for now. But I should trim up this tomato plant also today. Let's see what else can go up top. So then I can get a lot of space. Move those. That's much better. Oh, I can move. These are empty, so they're just taking up space. I got 2 extra grow bags. So I'll move these, probably put those in the house. And the one that we just started, I'll put it, or actually I'm going to switch it so I can get more sun. Put it on top. I'll put this one down to the bottom. And then, what is that? Is there something in here? No, it's bag is empty. Oh, I got a lot of soil here. I didn't know this bag was empty. Okay, empty bag. So I do have soil. Okay, and now what else? Oh, I wanted to spray. This is my Thai basil. This is Thai basil and potatoes that's growing here. But the basil has a little, you can see a little powdery like mildew on it. So I'm going to spray it with the, just to get that off. See if we can get y'all back together. Get it together. Y'all got to get it together. Spray y'all up. All right. So now we'll wait. And I'm pushing those back in the shade so the sun won't burn through them. Okay. So, yep, that's a lot more space. So now we have all of those. This one I know is empty. That one I know is empty. Let's see. And the containers that I started today, let's see, I have the ones, oh, I didn't label them yet. Okay, I'm going to have to come back and put labels. But I'll put this one up top. This is our, let me start in here. No, I forgot. I have to go back and watch the video and label it. We'll put this one up top. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's looking pretty good. We'll leave this one up top. Then our ginger is also on the top shelf. And let's see what else we can slide over here. We can do, oh yeah, the other containers with the avocado and onion. We'll put this. I'm going to let this one sprout outside. Once it sprouts, I'm going to move it inside. Put that one there. And, oh, that's my rosemary, can go on the seal here. That's taking up space. And then, what else do we have? Oh, another succulent. Where can I put you? Also, I'll put this one in front too. Does it need water right now? Succulents, you can let them get really dry before you hit them with water again. So I'm not going to water this one right now. I'm going to let it hang out. Right there. And then, what else we have? Oh, I need to clean this up, this vine. Let's trim that one. What did I do with my scissors? I just set them down somewhere. Let me see. Oh, I found you. Okay, I'm going to trim up this vine. Follow the vine. That looks pretty good. Put that one. That the leaves on this remind me of the borage, which was one of our failed crops, but I believe that it failed because it was growing in the same container with the tomato, with the purple heirloom tomato, and they both needed, I believe they were taking up too much of the same nutrients. And the tomato won. The tomato won out. Turn it up. All right, it looks pretty good now. Let's look at the other side. All right. Okay. And the tomato, I'm going to come and trim the tomato up later because it's almost done anyway. I'm just waiting on my tomato there to see if it's going to get any bigger before I go ahead and trim this all the way back to overwinter it. So we'll see. There's no flowers, no more flowers on it. Yep. All right, so it's all trimmed up. And then let's see, what else do we have? Oh, my Alabama blue collard green. I gotta take it out of here and see if I can bring it back before it dies because I believe I overwatered this container. So I'm gonna see if I can bring it back. And I think that's. Oh, I didn't check out this one. We'll come this way. Let's see. You can see this way. Oop. Turn this way and see what we have. Everything looks pretty good. Let's see what the soil's pretty good here. It's a kale and red vein soil growing in this container. And toss this out. Oh, the caladium. I said I was going to look and see what a good companion plant was for the caladium because I have the caladiums inside in a big container of soil, so I don't want the soil to just go to waste while just the one caladium's in there. So I'm going to check that out too. And turn this up. This container has my Italian flat leaf parsley along with Brussels sprouts, and that looks pretty good. It's well watered. I'm not gonna water it today. Um, all of these are the peas and carrot trays. These are all good. I watered those and trimmed them and staked them earlier this week. Let's see what I have. This one is another pepper plant. Pepper and green onions. I have green onions growing everywhere, which is great because you can put them in everything. So that helps out. But another little pepper plant. I'll probably bring this one inside so it's not taking up space on the table because it's not going to produce any peppers now. So I'll just bring it inside and make it a house plant until spring. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Another call, another call. Uh-huh. Oh, can you see me? All right. Mhm. All right. Mhm. All right. All right. All right. That was my mom calling again. Let's see. And this one, oh, I was saying green onions are growing in here, and this one I'll trim off. I'm not going to eat that because it's turned yellow. Just throw it over there. And I'll actually cut these because they're super tall. And I will eat these. So I'll bring these inside and eat those. And yep, this one, oh, ha, I lied. It is producing. It looks like we're going to have, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stake this one. So I'm going to grab another. Let me turn this around. So I'll be right back. I'm going to grab another steak. All right. So now got another steak here. Oh, all right. And be sure to like the video, please. Like the video if you like the content. And also share it out to your friends on social media and via email and let them know what's going on at the Jazmine Vibe Garden. Like, comment, and subscribe. And also, we are on Instagram. So follow us on Instagram at the Jazmine Vibe Garden. Jazmine is Jazmine, like my name, Jazmine Raquel Hudson. So I'm gonna stake these. So be sure to subscribe and share the vibe. All right. And these are two actually pepper plants in here, two pepper plants that are growing. And hmm, now, oh, you know what? I'm gonna use the wooden stakes for these. Let's see. So these might work. Also from the Dollar Tree. Yep, these will work for these. So then I'm not using such a big one. So we'll stake this one here. And I'll stake this one. Or should I do it? Yeah, I'll do it on this side. See, the side with the least resistance. That's the side I stake. All right, and now they're just like that, and I'm going to tie them with some twine. one. And another one. All right. All right. So I'm going to tie this one up. Oh, I cut 2. I should have cut 4, but we'll do under here or bottom. Yep. See, as high as I can go without hurting the plant. Because you don't want to tie it where it branches off. Because you don't want to cause any damage to your plant. And just make it straighten up. Hey, straighten up plant. Just like that. Get it real solid. There we go. Got another one. And now I got cut 2 more. Yep. There we go. Cut that one. All right. You just tie it up. All right. Get them nice and tight, but not too tight, just enough to, hold them in place, but not like make an indentation on the stem or anything. And we'll tie this one also high up. Oh, what is that? Oh, there we go. Let me do this one. All right. So now they're both standing straight up and down. And, they have more support. So these are good. I'm just checking them out. They don't need any water right now. So these will chill. I'll take these inside. Trying to see if there's any place. Or nah, because I'm gonna leave it out because I see it has one look like one pepper that's starting there. So I don't want to bring it in and stunt the growth. And another one there. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it out just for a little bit. A little while longer, at least until it gets, the temperature starts dropping a lot, then we'll bring it in. Okay, so now I believe we've checked all of our containers. That one needs water. Our red plant needs water, so I'll water those now. This container needs water. A little bit for this one, a little bit for that one. Let's pour them out. Yep, y'all looking pretty good. All right. I watered that one. And the red plant. Red plant. Let's see. I'll sit it inside of this container. In the meantime, here's our red plant. Let's get some water on it. This plant, I didn't even know what it was. I gotta look up the name again. But I bought this from Home Depot. And It's just been growing and growing all spring and summer. And I cut it, and I have 2 stems inside. Just waiting for the water to soak up. That should be enough. Hey, go down. Rubbing in the soil. All right. Still going, still going. I think it's okay. We'll sit this one over here so it can get some sun. More sun for you. Oh, and now that I have more, where did I put the other one? I just had it with me. I forgot what I said was in that one. But we shall see. I dropped my phone. All right, and we'll just leave this one out here and use it later. And my cups, I say I reuse the cups that I start my seeds in. Just wash them, spray them with hydrogen peroxide, rinse them off again, and you can use them. Keep reusing them until they break. Yeah. And for everyone who's tuned in, welcome. Welcome to the Jazmine Vibe Garden. Thank you for joining. Today is our weekly live every Saturday. Come through Saturday, 3 p.m. and check us out at the Jazmine Vibe Garden. And let's see, anything else for today? Let's see. Oh, the mushrooms we're going to start later because I have to soak the bag overnight. Oh, uh, succession planting. That's the only thing that we haven't done yet. The succession planting. And I believe I'm going to come out and do that later tonight once the sun goes down. So I'll get that done. And I'm going to be planting, let's see, I'm going to be planting some more romaine lettuce. Let me see. Oh, no, not the romaine. It's too late for my romaine. See if there's any other lettuce that I can get in right now. These are, yeah, not those. Which side? That one. Let's see what we got here. Nope. Let's see. Get some of those in. My all lettuce blend in the arugula. Should I do? And I believe that I can still plant the spinach. I'm not sure. I'll check that one. And let's see. Yes, I'll do those and I'll check on these because I'm not sure. And this one is a no. These are yes. These are no. And what else do I have in here? I saw someone who had a folder that they kept all their seeds in. It was like with the slots in it, like for trading cards. I think that might be a good way to store these. See if any of these, nope, these are all flowers. But I did see that they had the bulbs out at Walmart. Nope. See if any, this one. I'm not sure. That's a not sure. We'll keep that one up there. Got a bunch of peas growing already. So, oh, this one is. I don't know about this one either. We'll see. Because this one is gourmet beets. Which beets? I'm glad I said that because the small bite for this week will be my beet juice. So we'll the small bite will be coming up soon on the channel. And I'll leave all of these out. Those I'm not sure. This is the not sure pile. This is the yes pile that I'm going to plant. So I'm definitely going to do some succession planting of spinach, arugula, and lettuce. So I'm going to do those tonight. These I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look up and see if I can still plant these in zone 8A where I am. See if I can still do a succession crop on these. So I'll look those up. So I put those here. Those are the maybes. These are the yes. Those are the no's. And that's everything. So thank you all for coming to the vibe today and hanging out. Again, I'll be here next Saturday. So come back and tune in to see an update of the garden. Let's see, anything else that's going on. And be sure to look forward to our weekly content. We post um, our small bite, the vibe, which is a soundscape that you can use, turn on while you're working, just as background ambiance. So you can turn on. We have track 1 and track 2 already up on the Jazmine Vibe Garden channel. And we have one more that's coming soon. One more track, or I should say in another track because it's an ongoing series. So I have track 3 that's coming this week from the Vibe, another small bite on beet juice, another plants and principles that will be coming up this week. So those are some things to look forward to. And that's all for today. Thank you all for joining me at the Vibe, and I will see you next time. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe on your way out. Later. Bye bye.